as they walk in. All clear is given. And they're off for the Grade 1 Betfred Anniversary 4-year-old Juvenile Hurdle. Azuri and Harry Skelton are the ones who are going to play their hair, and they've gone off in front by a couple of lengths. The filly Apples Jade, on her outside races Ivanovich Gorbatov, and then towards the inside is So Royal in the first colours of Simoneer and Isaac Swade. The white cap alongside is Cacerabad, and then the blue and pink of Diego de Charmille, who's racing about a length and a half in advance of Footpad, whose rider Ruby Walsh now has the red cap. Last but one on the turn is Doubly Clever, and at the back of the field is Romain de Senam as they come now towards the wings of the first of the 9 flights. And it will be Azuri who jumps it clear by about a length and a half. At the back of the field, a slight mistake by Romain de Senam, not a serious one, he was just a little awkward in the air as they go quickly on towards flight number 2. Azuri comes to it, and as he did at the first, he gave that plenty of daylight. Over in second was Apples Jade, and then towards the inside is So Royal, who's just in third. With the white blaze is Cacerabad, and working a little wider Ivanovich Gorbatov as quickly they go over flight number 3, the last in a circuit's time. The leader, Azuri, having given plenty of light to the first 2, just hit the third flight of hurdles, but it didn't check his momentum, and he still leads by an unhurried and uncontested length and a half in the Betfred Anniversary 4-year-old Juvenile Hurdle, and it is Azuri who leads the parade. To Apples Jade racing in second. Towards the inside, So Royal is just in third, followed by Cacerabad in 4th position. To the inside, Diego de Charmille now has taken 5th and has relegated Ivanovich Gorbatov to 6th. A break then of 2 lengths back to Doubly Clever, then pushed along on the inside Footpad, who didn't travel around the turn away from the enclosures, and still Romain de Senam is observing from the back of the field of 9. Into the back straight they go, and now quite a short run before they face up towards flight number 4, the first of the trio down the back straight. Azuri is cleared away by 3 lengths as he crosses over that flight of hurdles. To Apples Jade over in second place. They're all safely over, but towards the rear of the field, once again ridden away from that flight, was Footpad. They go now through the halfway point, on now towards flight number 5, and Azuri's lead extends to 4 lengths over Apples Jade, who took that flight really well in second position. So Royal is in third. Niggled along now is Cacerabad. He's about to lose 4th. Towards the inside, Diego de Charmille is making ground, and likewise a copycat move on the outside from Ivanovich Gorbatov. They've got over the 4th from home, the last in the back straight, at which down is Footpad. Footpad has fallen at the 4th from home. There was also a mistake there by Doubly Clever, who was struggling badly at the time. So they leave the back straight behind them. They've got 3 more flights of hurdles to take, and it is Azuri who leads by 2.5 lengths to Apples Jade, who's travelled well to this point in second. Niggle towards the inside, So Royal, also getting lower in the saddle now, Barry Geraghty on Ivanovich Gorbatov, but he is getting closer. He's followed by Diego de Charmille, a break of 2.5 lengths back to Romain de Senam, and the other 2 now beginning to tail off are Cacerabad and then Doubly Clever. So they make the turn. They've got less than a half mile to go, and it's still Azuri who's clinging on to the lead. Bryan Cooper and Apples Jade now taking aim towards the outside. Back in third is So Royal. In 4th, Ivanovich Gorbatov being ridden along now by Barry Geraghty as they crossed over the 3rd from home, and it's Apples Jade who's now taken a clear lead, and very quickly she's scampered clear by 4 widening lengths. The others are bunching up, but only in the distance now to Apples Jade, who is spring-heeled as she took the second last. Azuri flat-footed just in second. Ivanovich Gorbatov, and then staying on Diego de Charmille, but they race down towards the final furlong and a half, the final flight of hurdles in the sights of Apples Jade. She's at it now, and once again she jumps it well. She's clear now by 20 lengths. The others are a long way behind. Azuri still just second. He's about to be clayed by Ivanovich Gorbatov, but with another half furlong to go, it is the filly for Willie Mullins, Gigginstown and Bryan Cooper. Apples Jade, her day is today here at Aintree, and Apples Jade wins the Betfred Anniversary 4-year-old Juvenile Hurdle by clear daylight. Ivanovich Gorbatov will struggle on just to get second. Azuri gamely rallied on the line in third, and in 4th came Diego de Charmille.
Yeah, first strike of the meeting for Willie Mullins, and she couldn't have been more impressive, Willie.
Very impressive. I thought Bryan was mad, letting her, take up the running just before return for home. The hugely long straight here, as we all know. and obviously she was just giving him such a feel.
I mean, she travelled so well for the race.
Travelled all the time. Footpad didn't travel at all, like in Cheltenham, whatever was wrong, and then he fell. But she, of course, she had a big break between her previous run in Cheltenham, and probably ran a bit free in Cheltenham. And today, Cheltenham probably put her right, you know.
Yeah. Yet another good mare you've got.
Yes, yeah. She's one that we're really looking forward to. I mean, that was an extraordinary performance. So it was. So really looking forward to her next year.
Yeah. Thanks, Willie. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Joined by Eddie O'Leary representing his brother and indeed Gigginstown after Apple's Jade. 45-length winner of a Grade 1 contest. How impressive was that?
She was very good, and listen, hopefully she's a bright future. It's only her 4th ever run. She never ran the flat, so hopefully it bodes well for the future.
And she races, by and large, like an ex-flat horse. She races so smoothly and so strongly.
She does, but she was probably a bit gassy in Cheltenham, which she hadn't run since Christmas. So hopefully she settled better today, and we saw more of her. Hopefully she's good. Hopefully.
She was getting a great toe into the race today, and you know, when she went to the front, she was so full of running.
She was full of running. He never asked her a question, he said.
No.
So hopefully she's nice. Hopefully she's a nice future.
Would we see her again?
Hopefully in Punchestown.
Yeah.
Hopefully in Punchestown.
Yeah.
She's only a 4-year-old once.
Yeah.
So hopefully in Punchestown.
Yeah.
If everything being okay, Punchestown.
Great start to the meeting. Well done, Eddie.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
sir. Thanks, man.
Thanks.